It's unlikely that on election night, this was the government Prime Minister Binyamin Netanyahu thought he'd be leading. He's had to include one of his greatest political rivals, Yair Lapid from the Yesh Atid party. Lapid says he wants to be Prime Minister. During the coalition talks, Lapid formed a bloc with Naftali Bennett, the leader of the Jewish Home Party. So Netanyahu had to bring Jewish Home into the government as well.
Where it's problematic for him is he has these rivals now within his cabinet who can make trouble for him all the time. That's going to be his problem. The sense that, we've got a coalition now, everything's going to be okay, I don't think so.
Yesh Atid and Jewish Home refused to be in the government with Israel's hard right, the ultra-Orthodox parties. So Netanyahu had to leave out his traditional allies. The Prime Minister's new partners want ultra-Orthodox religious students to serve in the army, something they currently don't do. Many secular Israelis say it's time the exemption of yeshiva students from the military ended, and they shared the so-called national burden.
It's a new government. It doesn't have the religious parties in it. I mean the extreme Haredim parties. This is good because maybe they will promote laws that will be more civil and less dependent on the religious.
This is not the government Binyamin Netanyahu wanted. He wanted it broader and with the ultra-Orthodox in it. Now, one of the main questions is, can this new government survive? The former Israeli Foreign Minister, Tzipi Livni, is now in charge of any future talks with the Palestinians. Her party, Hat-Nua, also made it into the government. But she may find it difficult to make progress on this front. The other parties have a tough position on negotiations with the Palestinians.
The most important thing for us is that we have not yet seen a political platform for this coalition. It seems what has been leaked in the Israeli papers that this coalition is intending to have 1 million settlers in the Palestinian territories in the coming 4 years.
The new government will be sworn into the Knesset on Monday. It's taken 6 weeks of negotiations to get this far. And it's just in time for US President Barack Obama's visit to Israel next week. Nicole, Johnston, Al Jazeera, Jerusalem.